I'm back with some more showcase mode. Ooh, so
Any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are going to be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jay Uso. Jimmy and Jay Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and war dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jay are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure, in recent years, it's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jay his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jay ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jay Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the Bloodline. When Jimmy and Jay are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And perhaps, oh, perhaps, their grandest moment came during the 2017 Hell in a Cell, when they would lock horns with
that's a good match.
their greatest opposition ever, the New Day. From July to October of that year, the SmackDown Tag Team titles would change hands 4 times between the two teams, both looking for ultimate bragging rights. The Usos' connection as twins always gave them an upper hand with most teams. But the New Day had their own trick, utilizing the Freebird rule to allow any two of the 3 members to compete in any match. Jimmy and Jay could never know for sure who the opponents would be, with a different game plan needed for each iteration. With nothing clearly settled after 4 months, the New Day would offer to defend inside Hell in a Cell, and the Usos gladly accepted. We've seen the Usos showcase tag team wrestling at its most beautiful. Now we want you to showcase the brutality that exists within Hell in a Cell. Big E and Xavier Woods are going to use everything at their disposal to take you down. But you've been down since day one. Now it's time to force the New Day to realize there's nothing wrong with them being in second place And there's nothing that's stopping you inside hell in a cell.
Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world-famous four-time champs and feel the power! Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the four-time tag team champions?
The following is a tag team Hell in a Cell match and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship and accompanied by Kofi Kingston at a combined weight of 490 pounds. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions Xavier Woods and Big E, the
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest fight of his life.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would end once and for all inside Hell in a Cell?
New Day about to make it evident that the time for fun and games is over. This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy.
They were thug as hell back then. Uso Penitentiary. Yes, sir.
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown.
In every sport, you hear about super teams. Well, tonight, we're seeing 2 super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special.
Tornado tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure.
Pinfall or submission needs to happen in the ring, but we all know this fight's going to go everywhere before that happens.
I always loved that Hell in a Cell animation where that hand grabs the skull and pulls it back and Hell in a Cell comes out of its mouth. That's dope. Yeah, that right there. That's so dope.
Tag team gold.
Do the damn thing.
The cell door is locked. First of 2 Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain and punishment.
2 of the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going today.
That was close.
Comes to a head right now for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary.
Corey, for as entertaining as the New Day are, they can scrap at the best of them. Remember that. Look, don't let the
Look how loud that gets, man. You can hear Paul Heyman.
Especially when they have the Usos pushing them. New Day are prepared for an all-out brawl tonight. One wicked attack after another. I have a feeling the Usos' objective is to send the New Day to the hospital.
The 2 teams so familiar with each other. Some innovation with
Go.
Almost becomes a necessity.
As Jay.
All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, three clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love the trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the New Day don't throw verbal jabs either. We had Big E earlier saying how he's going to drop some gloom and doom of biblical proportions. A prophecy Big E is fully capable of backing, too.
Fought the Big E.
Usos,
there we go.
New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell, and Jey Uso sent outside the ring, and now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric.
That's pretty cool. They got the, I remember when they did this, that was pretty cool. I remember whenever they, I think it's pretty cool they got the real life
I've never seen
voice clips.
of a side from the New Day. It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading. Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want. Punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
See, I would have like did that and then took the kendo stick and just started smacking him in the stomach over and over and over again. That would have been cooler.
The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match.
There's
I don't know if I've seen New
it's
Day
like
go to
far
these
more
shoulders
impact
down
than me.
to retain. Kicking out before the count.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message.
The Usos and the New Day have been trading title reigns for the majority of the year now. This, the contractual rematch.
Are you serious?
If they lose, the Usos won't get another opportunity for the titles as long as the New Day are champs.
And just being real, Usos, it's not only about winning the tag team titles, it's about stripping the New Day of everything.
Why do they put it inside the ring?
With the WWE Universe. It's about making sure the New Day never competes again. It's never been just about the title, Saxton. It's about these two teams wanting to claim supremacy for themselves.
We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now. He's got Woods in his grasp.
There it is.
Break that up.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Nasty elbow shot, trying to create separation.
Talking to Xavier, he told me that one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason.
I mean, you over here taunting, dumbass.
It's been such a chaotic rivalry. Therefore, only this kind of lawless match could finally put an
To the kendo stick out.
Oh, man, we grabbed the kendo. Oh, shocking inside cradle. Small packages could be it.
kick out after one from the challenger.
He's still got more left in the tank.
There we go.
Swing on sight and don't stop swinging till it's over. The Usos being relentless in their punishment. Snap suplex.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now.
Earth-shaking power slam.
And Jimmy realizing he's not the only one in this match willing to do anything it takes.
The power of positivity paying dividends for the New Day. Emphasis on power.
The champ's struggling to fight back.
Yeah, this is trouble. He can only hold on for so long now.
He'll make his way to the ring. Soul kick! Jey taking his offense to the top rope. And Jimmy and Big
Can't
E
tell who's who.
sucking out all the red.
It's like, oh, I thought I
This has
was
been a
Jimmy.
vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for the patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash. The cover to win the tag team titles at once. Handcuffs it all, breaks it up.
Well, that's stupid.
Possible second.
They should have showed the segment where we handcuffed him.
For his team.
That's really dumb.
Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude.
That's very disappointing. They should have showed the cutscene where we handcuffed him.
And look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jey back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the
Did they not get tables out, or did they skip that cutscene too? I remember them getting tables out and setting them on the other side of the ring. And then somebody, I think it may have been Big E, that went through the tables, and then they done this. Like, I don't. So I think they skipped a complete section of getting tables out and that section where they handcuffed Xavier. Well, that was disappointing.
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family,
Sammy.
but has put in the time and
Oh, her.
more than earned her spot. She's always happy to leave
Oh, yeah,
haters
Naomi.
in the rear view, and when she enters the room, you will undoubtedly feel the.
And when are we gonna get to Roman and Solo?
I'm talking about Naomi, who many of you may know has reigned as Jimmy Uso's wife and queen for over 10 years. There's the old saying that behind every good man is an even better woman. And this could not ring more true than Naomi, who I will say is an absolute treasure. Jimmy will frequently speak during old bloodline planning sessions about how much her support and love drove him to improve as a superstar, always stressing her importance not only to the WWE Women's Division, but to his career and his life as well. In the ring, there is no denying Naomi's skills. The former women's tag team and two-time SmackDown Women's Champion has the mental tenacity to push through the toughest part of any match and possesses breathtaking physical skills. Naomi uses her dancing background to constantly innovate with her offense, resulting in some of the most beautiful moves you will ever see, unless you're on the receiving end of them. Naomi is an inspiration to so many of our younger members of the WWE Universe, showing a new generation that anything is possible if you just put in the work and never stop believing in yourself. Naomi has battled against the very best in the women's division, taking on foes like Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Shayna Baszler, and Io Sky.
I think they'll show her WrestleMania 30, 33.
Title in her hometown, Orlando,
Yep.
WrestleMania.
Yep.
To compete against that caliber and maintain the level of success that Naomi has for her entire WWE career is something worth, shall I dare say, acknowledging. Naomi has even teamed with fellow family member Tamina through the years, proving the family you choose can often be the most important. And in true Uso fashion, Naomi shows an unrelenting desire to
I forgot she was a heel before.
greatness and to dominate her
It'll be interesting to
opposition.
see her as a heel now. She attacked Jade.
As a sign of kindness, but they quickly realize their mistake as Naomi unleashes a flurry of kicks, flies at them with moonsaults from all angles, and then ties them up in knots. Naomi is having fun, but Naomi is never playing. And now, we take you back to the 2020 edition of Super Showdown, which saw Naomi challenge Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Unfortunately, a ridiculously lax referee decided it was just fine for Bayley to basically do whatever the hell she wanted.
Bayley, oh my God, she's trapping Naomi's legs in her shirt.
And Naomi wound up suffering an embarrassing loss after Bayley used wardrobe to her advantage. Well, Bayley, we can pretty much guarantee that trick won't work again. This is your chance to help guide Naomi to a third SmackDown Women's Championship, and to do it by defeating one of the greatest competitors WWE has ever seen. Your wise man has nothing but respect and admiration for Bayley's abilities, but those abilities are eclipsed by Naomi's extraordinary trinity: smarts, strength, and aerial attacks that should give all of you everything you need to get the win and the title.
Gentlemen, it's glow time! I got an idea, Saxton. Why don't you glow home? No, I can't.
When asked earlier this week about this matchup, Naomi said it is an honor to be here, an honor to make history, because for the first time ever, a women's championship will be defended in Saudi Arabia.
Naomi certainly has momentum on her side, and as we've seen in recent weeks, it appears as though Bayley has at least a healthy respect for Naomi. So much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making history. You think back to Naomi being the winner of the inaugural WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal, being the first African-American SmackDown Women's Champion, and tonight, once again, an opportunity to make history in her career.
And gentlemen, when Bayley was asked about this history-making match tonight, she said, of course I'm part of this, because history is made by winners. And I'm going to become a role model for everyone here tonight in Saudi Arabia, and for everyone around the entire world.
I asked Bayley her thoughts on this match, and she said, new country, same sheep. Bayley is nothing if not confident headed into this match. Oh, and everything you just said is indicative of the new attitude, the new personality of Bayley.
Bayley has been SmackDown Women's Champion for a record-setting 279 days. She's won every title available in WWE. The NXT Women's Championship, the Raw Women's Championship, the two-time SmackDown Women's Champion, a Tag Team Champion, a Money in the Bank winner. Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career,
She's never beat Naomi. And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi and a huge pressure on the champion. What an exciting moment for both of these competitors tonight. But once the bell rings, it's down to business. The SmackDown Women's Championship is on the line.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the
Why are they booing?
Women's
Yeah, there's a mix of boo and cheers.
Introducing the champion,
Just because they're in Saudi Arabia, some of them are like, boo, we don't like women, boo.
Naomi.
About to feel the glow, Bailey.
From San Jose, California, she is the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley.
For the first time ever, we have a women's championship match here in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia. Bayley
It's showcase
against Naomi.
mode, so they're having me
Bayley's
win the
record-setting
title with
reign
Naomi.
here tonight.
It's there's the bloodline. So she's married into the bloodline. So where he said, well, you're going to rewrite history. Instead of Bailey using wardrobe her advantage to get a win, you're going to win the title with Naomi.
Bayley versus Naomi, SmackDown Women's
Yeah, she had some matches with Jimmy, like some mixed tag matches, but no, she done her own thing with the bloodline storyline and everything.
Rock the arm drag, rolls through, pinning combination.
What's up?
Gets the shoulder up after one there.
Impressive to not even allow a two.
Yeah, I got you. Might have to restart this match though, because I didn't realize
This is not where she wants it.
She has got to somehow
I
find
have to do 3 running attacks on her.
And she does it.
Not going to be able to
history
get that.
being made right here tonight.
Alright, just restart it. Got distracted.
Bayley versus Naomi, SmackDown Women's Championship on the line.
At least it's the very beginning of the match and it didn't do the dumb stuff before.
History. And tonight, she has the opportunity to make
There we go.
more history.
And Naomi's got plenty of momentum
Come on,
coming into this
get on
match.
the top
And is feeling
right.
mighty confident herself.
Losses at ringside.
Bayley set flying.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I bet that hurt her ass. Still got a lot of cushion though.
High reward. Naomi going for broke. And this high-risk offense from the challenger might be catching the champion by surprise.
Oh,
The challenger being the aggressor here, but remember, the title can only be won by pinfall.
oh, that's so
submission inside the ring.
stupid.
A factor to consider in this match is that Naomi
Oh, God, terrible landing.
Now I'm not gonna get this.
rolled the dice.
This is
and got
stupid.
snake
This is the
eyes.
stupidest thing.
What a disaster. Missing completely on a very reckless move. The challenger's fully aware of what it takes to become a champion. Naomi has to use her superior athleticism. Big flying forearm. This fight seems to be heading in our direction.
You're to evacuate, gentlemen. And Naomi has taken the upper hand. And Naomi
Ridiculous,
continues
man.
to
Like they
somehow
shouldn't
have
time you.
number here.
That ruins
And
showcase
Naomi
mode.
keeping Bayley on her toes, pushing the pace on the champion. Naomi
Taking flight.
body splash.
Shows you
Ah,
how committed this
well,
competitor
this
is
girl
to
back
winning the
connected.
title.
Using the ropes. Beautiful set.
Go.
Byron, you talk a lot about this change in Bayley and how people can't believe that this is the type of person she's turned into.
Well, it comes down to career frustration. Bayley is frustrated with her career progression. The way things were when she was hugging and smiling.
It's not about frustration, Saxton. It's about realization.
I wish you could turn off the being time part of showcase mode because it's really dumb. If they reverse you, but you wouldn't be able to do it on legendary difficulty because they reverse too much and you won't have the time.
Oh, man, by the hair. Hair whip. And Bayley is being humbled here.
Naomi
Can't
picking
remember how to
up the
get.
pace against Bayley and keeping her all out of sorts. Uncorked the clothesline to deny that maneuver.
Can't remember how to do it when they're on the ground. How to get them to get seated? I think you just tap up. Damn.
Taking the win now with a stomp to the solar
Jesus, you have a small reversal with her.
Oh, look at this. The school bell.
That's not gonna work.
Strong kick out at 2 from the champion. Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Okay, get Bailey seated on the top rope facing me. Oh, I
Taking
thought I
things
had to
to
get
the
her to sit
outside,
up.
but gotta make sure to heed the official's count.
Which now I can't remember how to get them seated if I wanted to. I just picks them up.
Ah, jeez.
Oh well.
Naomi had it turned around. High-level ability being shown with each of these counters.
Getting back into the ring now.
Okay.
Oh, right to the throat. Great move.
Making the climb to the top rope.
Flying.
Oh man.
She's taken into the corner. Needs to get out.
She's vulnerable. Up on the top turnbuckle. And here we go. Championship's on the line. Naomi's got Bailey in trouble up on the top rope. This could be Naomi's moment.
Smart move by Bailey, protecting her title and going to the eyes.
Oh, what a kick. Bailey is down and in trouble.
Quick thinking by Naomi, looking to close this one out.
Nobody home. Bailey wisely moves out of harm's way. What's Bailey trying to do here?
What the? I think Bailey's trying to trap Naomi's legs in Naomi's own shirt.
A great counter by Naomi.
Up on the right stick.
Naomi ducks underneath, and we got a standoff. Great match so far.
Okay, right or left in the
Thought she had
conscious
Naomi,
count.
but the challenger was ready. Well, the champion has to find a new strategy.
Okay.
These two going strike for strike, it seems. Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. So much pride, so much resiliency on display. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Ah,
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be
there we go.
who surrenders.
There we go.
Finds her target. Naomi, feel the glow. Let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind.
There we go.
Connecting. Can the
She
champion
probably have resiliency. So,
We have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi.
Bailey's stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship has ended. The Glow era has begun. Bailey was as aggressive in this match as she's ever been, but Naomi's confidence and athleticism were just too much for Bailey to contend with.
History made in the Middle East.
cool. I will never use those versions of Bailey or Naomi. They got shirts on. That's stupid. The stupid law.
None of this would be possible. Because without Atha and Sika, without the wild Samoans, there truly is no dynasty. While it was their father who made the blood oath with High Chief Peter Maivia, it was Atha and Sika who built the family up, training generations of relatives, all with the single goal of becoming the best professional wrestler on the face of the planet. And while the two would together be WWE Hall of Famers, based solely on their work as trainers and cultivators of the next generation, their in-ring successes only add to their immortality. Afa and Sika formed WWE's most dominant tag team of the early 1980s, fighting their way to the WWE Tag Team Championship on 3 separate occasions. Opponents were often defeated before the bell even rang to start the match, falling victim to the aura and the intimidation factor of having to step into the ring with the Wild Samoans, accompanied by Captain Lou Albano. The trio formed a masterful group that was able to take all opponents off their game, be it through Albano's devious schemes or the overpowering nature of the Wild Samoans. WWE had never dealt with a team so primal, turning each match into a battle of survival. Most feared, the deadly Samoan drop, a move that has been imitated by many, but duplicated only by a chosen few.
There they are, the Wild Samoans.
These are immigrants coming from the island, trying to figure it out, trying to find a way. I couldn't imagine being these men. I couldn't imagine taking on these responsibilities of setting the tone in a whole new country, and then trying to break in entertainment on top of that. But they made it work, and that's what we are. We're workers. We make it work.
These tribal elders set the standard for all of their descendants to not only follow, but they also taught their descendants how to surpass it. So beloved were the two that perhaps no moment holds more significance to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, than when he was presented the Ula Falo by his father Sika and Uncle Afa after the 2020 Hell in a Cell event. You see, it was their acknowledgement that gave Roman Reigns the unshakable confidence to continue his journey to becoming the greatest of all time.
The utmost respect, love, and gratitude for those men. Because if my father and uncle don't do what they do, we're not here.
Rest in
We
peace.
now humbly present to you the honor of walking in the famed footsteps of the Wild Samoans, finding a tag team in WWE's long and storied history that we felt would test the Wild Samoans was not an easy task. But then, a thought came to your wise man. Why not give the audience exactly what they want? Why not put the Wild Samoans against one of the greatest tag teams of all time? Why not present Sika, the Wild Samoans versus Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys?
Oh, yeah.
If we're going to go that far, let's do
Nice.
it in a tables match. Showcase that savage brutality that made both teams the eternal legends we know them to be. No pinfalls, no submissions, no rules. Just be the team that avoids being put through the table, and you will emerge victorious. And with these 4 men, you better believe that things are going to get extreme.
The Dudleys being on here makes me wish the Hardys and Edge and Christian were on here. I would download it from Community Creations, but I don't like doing that because people make them ridiculously buffed, like 93 overall, and they reverse everything. The stats just don't, or the attributes don't line up. He said his "We Got Wood" shirt.
The following contest is a tag team tables match. And at a combined weight of 603 pounds, Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
This looks like the older version of
brotherly
them.
bond to agree to go into battle against the Wild Samoans, but that's exactly what Bubba Ray and Devon have.
I have a strong feeling this match isn't going to be for the faint of heart.
Well, look, the Dudley Boys may not be all there in the head, but they're easily the most highly decorated tag team in pro wrestling history. They've beaten the best, they've beaten the toughest, and they're ready to come in and beat the wildest tonight.
Both the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are coming into this tables match with something to prove. Who's the best tag team of all time? Who's the more cohesive, brotherly unit?
Who's more savage? Who's more extreme? Gentlemen, we are moments away from finding out the answers to these questions once and for all.
Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
Accompanied by Captain Lou Albano. At a combined weight of 645 pounds. Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
This tables match might be a dream match for many, but for both the Wild Samoans and the Dudley Boys, this is about to be one team's greatest nightmare.
Hop on Sika clearly not looking to back down here.
The Dudleys can certainly handle their own, but they've never faced anyone or anything like the Wild Samoans.
Those mean looks on both Alpha and Sika's faces. I'll tell you, they're out for blood. And the Dudleys are about to walk right into the lion's den.
Two-on-two tables match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley Boys, taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can push your brother through a table faster.
Press
Finally,
circle.
we can see those thoughts become a reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again.
I second that, but the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense.
That's hard to freaking reverse him, bro.
Compete barefooted, not something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train, it's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of a hat.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
That's using your head. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. He is getting
I can't stand tornado tag matches, though. I don't know. I like the one-on-ones or some triple threats, fatal four-ways and stuff. But there's too many people involved, or you can't control every single person. It's hard.
Corey, do you think the Wild Samoans really have a chance in this one?
This is the Dudleys' wheelhouse, Cole. No team knows more about excelling in a tables match than Devon and Bubba Ray. The Wild
Let me go ahead and get the
Samoans have a lot
pumps
of
over.
unbridled aggression working in their favor, but ultimately, they're up against the Masters.
Cranking the head.
A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans. Like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it'll take for the Dudley Boys to have control of them.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer? A truck? They're not human, Byron. You can knock them down, but they'll keep coming back.
They're getting a little too close for my comfort, guys.
Watch out. Diving clothesline.
Incredible height.
Scoop slam. What a headbutt.
Vicious. And he heads back into the ring.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Intercepted by Bubba. And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the T
There we go.
in TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them.
Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans to a table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further.
Oh, that gets reversed on Sika.
Dude, I reversed that, bro.
He's discarded out of the ring. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
I don't like that you can switch to the manager. I'll drop either Dudley with the move you both made famous, the devastating Samoan finisher.
Look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually ring.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Slam down. Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
Right across the back. That attack was enough to shake up Sika.
Yeah, watching Devon aggressively
No.
position.
Thought I was going to put him through.
And here comes old.
There we go.
Incredible. Alpha and Sika might have just shown us the break. Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
And you still need to find a way.
Looking for a counter, and just like that, he manages to break the hold.
Oh, God. Boom. Oh, goodness. Just one right after the other.
Wow.
The Dudley Boys remain the kings.
Can you fucking believe that? Can you fucking believe that? All because I switched. That's pitiful. That's my point right there. It's out of my control. It's completely 100% out of my control. As soon as I switch to him. It's annoying, bro. Can't stand tornado matches, and they make it as hard as possible. Like, the point is to beat Showcase mode, move on to your WWE Universe mode with the people that you've unlocked. And you don't get to freaking use Roman or Solo forever. I'm actually very disappointed in this. I'm cool to use the Wild Samoans, but I want to do it in a different way, like regular tag team match or something. It just sucks not having full control over everybody, bro. You'd have just lost me the game as soon as I switched away. As soon as I switched away.
Somebody's got to put a stop to this.
Making the arm numb makes your opponent very vulnerable. Those are folding chairs, and they can also fold you in half. Oh my God, a steel chair!
Good, at least he's actually beating his ass this time.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animal.
Taking flight.
We all know what is going through their head here.
Yep, destruction, carnage, annihilation.
Yeah, but they should be thinking about this coming out of their paycheck. And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Now watch him put him through the table and win the match. The announce table counts.
I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually ring. No, please, don't come over here.
Why, Saxton? We got the best seats in the house.
He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now.
I think we're about to see a body go through. Here we go.
Diving from the top.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Yep, he reversed my finisher. Reverse my finisher.
Sidewalk slam.
Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough a men as they come, a very physical duo. And we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sika headbutt.
You can tell he's feeling it now. This
Come on.
is pumping him up.
There we go. There we go.
Incredible. The Wild Samoans just take off. Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
Might tap here. Not
going to have to really hurt these guys. Yeah, that's right. So none of this damage I'm doing right here counts.
Fighting to escape, and he gets out of the hole, but some damage was certainly done there.
Steered away there.
The Devil Boys came in tonight knowing they had to turn up the dial.
Well, that was a glitch.
Sika's level of aggression. Bubba Ray and Devon know they have to be extreme as they can be.
Yeah, but what the Dudleys call extreme, the Wild Samoans just call regular old Tuesday. Alpha and Sika are just a different breed of wrestling.
Look, I don't care who you are. You could be King Kong or Kaiju. It's going to be curtains for you. Bubba Ray executing the win.
It's so Bubba coming. The Wild Samoans just took a bumpy trip to Dudleyville. Oh, man, thrown with such force. The whole ring is rattling.
All right, at least he's stunned.
He's in a bad way, but still
of course,
has something left in the tank. I still can't get over the look I always see on the Wild Samoans. It's like they have a one-track mind towards savage brutality.
Ah!
For sure, answer yes to every question that makes up a scary tag team. Yes, they're rough. Yes, they're tough. Yes, they will maim. Yes, they will hurt. And yes, they will.
Well, that's fine. Put them through. There we go. Good job. Computer redeemed themselves, guys. There we go. How about that? Computer redeemed themselves. Don't get me wrong, it's fun. Table matches are fun. I love it, especially against the Dudley Boys. It just sucks because I could set that up myself in universe mode. I'm trying to get, like, these tag team matches and stuff are dumb. Like, RIP to the Wild Samoans. Without them, we wouldn't have what we have. But I'm trying to get to Roman, and I wanted to do Roman versus Randy Orton at SummerSlam in 2015 or whenever it was. I want to do, you know, Roman versus whoever else. I want to do Solo Sikoa. I want to do some singles stuff. I don't want to sit here and do Usos and Wild Samoans the whole time. And then as soon as you get Naomi and get a one-on-one match, it's like 2 different times they say, you got to do this in 30 seconds. You better hurry up. We're going to rush you. Anyway, maybe now. Maybe now. Let's